It's reunion time, y'all. Time to see what everybody up to. See what happened. Drama. No drama. Make sure y'all subscribe to Arlette. It's her content. Subscribe to me. I always have her stuff linked in the description. So yeah, make sure to support. I might actually... I was gonna say I might skip this until he came out looking like a super villain. That's security? No, I think that's actually security in the back. Okay. Forgive me for not knowing who some of these people are. Yeah, I remember him. I think so. It just looked like he should be more light-skinned. Like he was doing some light-skinned stuff just now. Businessman, okay. He said, yeah, look at my watch. That's 1.2 billion. I remember her. Yeah. I think so. The Matrix, okay. Neo, okay. About to jump off the roof to catch what was her name? Start with a T. Not Trina. Oh my God, I might put it on the screen. Okay, Arlette got the I don't know why this is look like a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The Mike Twirl, classic. That's how I want to be one day. It's hard out here in 2025 though. Y'all good? Everybody good? Let me know. The intro seemed long. I don't know why I thought it was going to be shorter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with the Season 4 reunion. All right, so Season 4 was a crazy season. We had lots of memorable moments, a lot of great discussions. It was all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything, you name it. You guys were all over. But of course, before we get into this reunion, let's have a couple of words from our very own producer, my husband, BM.
Yes, welcome to Season 4 reunion. Yes, first things first, I want to give thank you to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Every time. I want to say thank you to my wife for being absolutely amazing as she always is. She is absolutely outstanding. Let's give a round of applause for her, please. Everyone. Yeah. I need louder than that. What's going on? All right. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that watches the show, of course, everyone that supports. And I want to say thank you to everyone that comes on the show as well. So this is the 4th season and it's been absolutely breathtaking. We have seen so many things happen throughout the season and we have been consistent 4 seasons running now. So I want to give a big thank you to my whole team that's here today as well. So let's have a round of applause to my whole team.
Y'all, am I missing something? Am I missing some lore or something? Because White Dress, that was the one, I forgot her name, but she was standing on the, she was the first in line on episode 38, right? Or 6? And she didn't get a match, didn't believe in God, right? And something else. And then there's nobody behind her, so I'm a little confused what's going on right now. But we'll see.
Yeah, so let's get straight to it.
All right. Well, as you said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Season 4 recap.
Allegedly, because I might be talking about somebody else. She might just have a twin. So my bad if that's not actually her. We'll see.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
It's 30K in my mouth.
Hey.
It's a house.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
Yeah, Danny. There go damn Dr. Diz.
Is that a jet? Is that a private jet that you're in?
Yeah. You might need it just like a, social worker.
Is that a private jet? Oh yeah, my bad. I ain't even know I was in the jet. My bad, man. Y'all caught me while I was in between jets. This one jet, I got another jet. I'm about to walk to the other jet. No, I'm about to have this jet fly me to the other jet. My bad.
So I'm a little maybe I'm a little too much for
I might need what?
maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche. I'm 23.
Nightmare for Uche.
This is great. This is 2 minutes on first week. Week 1, 2 minutes.
All right, so as you guys saw, that was just a little short recap of the season 4 reunion. So it was a great season, as we saw. But to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's have a look at this clip where wigs were the talk of the episode.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls. I hear you, but I don't feel you. I just thought it was like a little petty.
All right, so Alicia.
Y'all, I'm pausing real quick. I still stand on everything I said in that episode reaction. Danny he didn't say nothing wrong. Them women was on him for no reason. Didn't get what he was saying. Didn't listen to him. We standing by Danny.
For that comment that you're saying, are you saying that men shouldn't comment or say anything about women's beauty or like anything involving women's beauty at all?
I would really love to see a man lay a lace front. And then you can comment, right? A lot goes into beauty, to put yourself together, to put your outfit on. So for me, yes, I think men should stay out of women's business. So when it comes to beauty, I understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because like somebody said on the episode, nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that.
She's still, I'm gonna have to get the damn blood pressure monitor. Come on, man.
Just extra. It was unnecessary commentary, I feel like.
Okay, so fellas, do you think you should be allowed to comment on a woman's beauty or anything you see on her that you may like or don't like?
Well, I don't know about the commenting on the wig part. I think he was really just trying to be funny for real. Okay. But like we were just talking about earlier, you bogus if you come on the show and you ain't together. Like come on now. You in front of millions of people. You better come right.
Okay.
Okay, my question is like, and this is for the men. How can you tell a good wig from a bad?
Oh, that's her? Oh my God. She looks so different. I did not know that was Uche right there.
Wig? Like, what exactly do you see that you know, oh, this is a bad wig? Because women, we can tell. Because we're women, we put it on. But what do you guys see? How do you know?
I can't tell all the way, but I know if I see a little fro, you got the little, you got to look like your head bigger than what your head really is. You got a bad wig. Come on now.
That's facts.
Also, I think that men are a lot more observant than women like to give men credit for. Like I see a lot of men come on the show, they say you got too much makeup on. Okay. Or they say, I just don't like your heels. And a lot of women may think men don't pay attention to stuff like that, right? A lot of women may think, oh, he's not paying attention to my heels. He don't like it. But yeah, we do. We look at your heels, look at your makeup, look at your lipstick, look at everything. So, I think a woman shouldn't totally change herself for a man's opinion, but I think a woman should be open to the considerations of a man and vice versa. I think men should be open to the considerations of a woman.
Speaking of heels, though, I really feel like y'all not wearing heels. Y'all don't know how it is to walk in heels. I would like to see y'all walk in heels. And I was standing in a line for a long time, so I wanted to wear comfortable heels. But, people want to pop off of comfortable heels. It's crazy. But.
I don't know, like if a guy's like into fashion or he's stylish or I don't know, whatever the case may be. Maybe he just like to see his woman in a special type of heel, If you're attracted to him, I think you should kind of be open to what he has to say about your heels.
I agree. If you're a heterosexual woman who's attracted to men, then you should be open to what men have to say about your appearance. Like, not just any guy, like a guy that you're probably interested in. Like, if I liked you, James, and you're like, I don't like that dress, maybe, and I would be open to hearing you out because you're somebody I'm interested in.
Absolutely. I mean, people, when my episode dropped, people girls were in my inbox and specifically saying, I don't like your posture, or you need to sit up straight or whatever. And I take that, I'm reading it. My feelings are not getting hurt. I'm like, you know what? When I go back on the show, I'm gonna sit up straight. So I mean, I don't think every situation has to be responded to with anger or he's hating on me or he's being sassy or whatever the case may be. You know, some people you need to actually take their opinion
When
into
it
consideration.
comes,
They love saying we sassy. Y'all women love saying like sass. It's getting more and more popular. The whole every year. Oh, here we go, Dr. Dez. Okay, I thought it was couples sitting down, but like as I looked more, I was kind of confused in the beginning. I thought it was couples sitting down. So y'all can disregard my comment from earlier. I thought it was all couples. This is like a mix of everybody.
comes to wigs, I think that there is wigs and then there's wigs. So when you date a high value man who knows the quality of wigs, you're not gonna wear a cheap wig because I can tell that this wig is a cheap wig. If you get it from China, from Temu, from Alibaba, AliExpress,
Oh man.
that's a cheap wig. If you spend a couple of $100s on your wig, it is gonna be a decent wig, and we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest, I don't want it to feel like a grass brushing on my chest. It gotta be soft, it gotta be pliable, it gotta be high quality. It's what it is.
All right, so to go ahead and move on to our next topic. So, James.
I ain't even mad at it, Dr. Dez. All right, you bringing me back in. I do apologize for cussing you out like that. I did bleep out the cuss words, but I mean that wasn't serious. But I'm with you on that. I'm with you. We with you.
On your episode, some of the ladies' deal breakers was the fact that you're like so soft spoken. So let's check out, what some of them had to say about that.
Originally, it was because you were so soft-spoken. And, like, you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud. So I want to make sure that you're very, you feel equate.
After hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft-spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. As far as like you want someone to speak louder or speak deep, voice be deeper, or
I don't even know how I would describe it. I was
Because
almost
it could be changed, you know. You can always kind of change up no matter what. So
Voice changes. Okay. So, James, has that ever came up in the past, like your dating life, like you being soft-spoken? Has that ever been something that people commented on?
I mean, I've definitely heard it before, not
Okay.
not in terms of dating, but just in general life, like you're soft spoken. But I mean, since this episode has dropped, I've gotten literally thousands of their DMs.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, people obviously like this soft spokenness. I think it's as for a special type,
Okay.
of individual. Everybody may not be attracted to it, but definitely it's an attractiveness towards certain people.
Okay. And then when you were about to walk off on the stage there, you told Waverly, "Hey, Waverly, if you don't find a match by the end of this episode, hit me back up." Once you got a chance to watch the episode or whatever you may have seen, do you still feel that way? You still trying to hit her up?
It's funny you mentioned that because I feel like, when you're walking out on that stage, you don't know what happened before you walked out.
Right. Mhm.
You don't know what was said. You don't know, what a person's deal breakers were before you walked out. So I don't know. I was attracted to Waverly when I actually when I actually stepped out onto the stage.
Mhm.
What she was wearing, and she just looked very attractive to me. Somebody that I would like to get to know outside the show. After watching the full episode, I did see like, I mean, I think we all like kind of saw some things. I was like, maybe she's a little bit too holy.
Okay.
Even for me, and I go to church and stuff as well. But, I think there's a certain thing is maybe like too holy. Like, I think it was a guy that she popped on because he didn't read his Bible every morning. Or there was a guy that she popped on because he was a little bit hesitant about practicing celibacy. And I don't know, one guy didn't have a perfect hairline. I don't know, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on in the episode. So, I think we'd be better off as just kind of friends.
Okay, understandable. And then just
Hey, that was a goated response. That was a fire response to the question.
To kind of take it back to the whole soft-spokenness thing, is that a deal breaker for any of you ladies on here? A man being soft-spoken?
I like a man who can command the room. And I feel like as a boisterous woman, maybe just different strokes for different folks.
Okay.
But I'm boisterous, I'm loud, I take up space. So I want my man to do the same thing.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like I would overtalk you and like run over you in that way.
Okay.
I think something
Hold on. At the same time, with her being louder, possibly even her talking faster, because I think she's talked fast in this clip so far and the original episode. A man that's soft-spoken can actually still diffuse all of that, and kind of no matter what you saying, no matter how you're talking, no matter how loud you're talking, whatever your body language is, he can still overpower your speech just by him talking and based on what he's saying. And that soft-spokenness can actually be like a vital thing in that moment or in the relationship on his part. And when he's talking to you, and he can still command you and lead you. I mean, I do get it though, because women like dudes with deep voices. I think if you ask the average woman, does she like a deeper voice on a man or a softer voice, they would go with a deeper voice. I got a deeper voice. I actually got a deeper voice than what y'all hear right now. In some of my videos it's deeper, but like when I'm talking casually, I don't use my deep voice. That sounds kind of weird, but like my voice is way deeper than this. But so I mean, yeah, there's different strokes to different folks, but ain't nothing wrong with bro voice though.
Important to highlight too is the hypocrisy of the internet, because everyone gave Waverly and the other girls a very hard time for what they said about James, and Uche, this gorgeous girl back here, walked out. Her voice had a little bass in it, and everybody popped, and the internet thought that was okay because her voice was deep. Uche,
I don't know about a little bass. I don't know about a little. It had a lot of bass. She had 808s coming out. I don't know about that.
talk about it, girl.
No, we gonna come back to Uche. Don't worry. I think Jordan had a comment to say. Go ahead, Jordan.
I like a soft-spoken man because I feel like I'm loud. So
Okay.
like, if my man talking to me, he all quiet and stuff. I'm like, oh, you know, like, you so sweet, and then we gonna like feed off each other energy. So like,
mellow each other out.
yeah, we gonna mellow each other out. So like, yeah, I like that.
Also, I just want to say that, it's situational. I didn't feel like coming onto a stage with a group of women, 6, 7 women, that I need to come out, hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jen. I'm just talking to you.
Right.
I'm just literally involved in just getting to know you, having a simple conversation with you.
Okay.
Just kind of just getting to know you on a personal level. So I feel like I do know how to raise my voice. I do know how to be, Elisa said, take control of the room. I know how to do all of that, but just not. I don't feel like you have to be like that 24/7.
Okay.
That's facts.
Cool. Thank you. And then Dr. Dust, you had a comment as well?
I was gonna say something to my brother James. I watched your episode. I was proud of you. You are a man, and you have a way that you carry yourself, and that's who you are. I don't want you to change that for anyone else. Whether it's for a lady or for a man, do not change who you are, brother. You speak the way you speak, you carry yourself the way you carry it, and there's gonna be a lady that enjoys and likes the way you speak. And do not change that for anyone else, not for a partner that does not value you. So keep it up, keep who you are, and let's move on.
Thank you.
You got it.
I also just want to say that, when I changed my voice, I saw a lot of comments saying, "Oh, why would you do that?" That was just purely a joke, right? I literally would never change my voice for anyone. I would never deepen my voice in any situation, just to attract someone.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead and play our next clip of one of the most talked about women from this season. Wonder who that is.
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. So I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. Really? Yeah. Y'all can handle it. It's
You
okay.
get that about your
I
voice?
get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. If y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Uche, I know you sit on there. It's happened to you before in the past. People have mentioned, your voice, all of that. But is that the reaction you were expecting when you came out there?
Okay, to be honest, before coming on the show, I spoke to like a couple of close friends of mine. They were like, I know you're not I'm not worried about my appearance. Like, I'm confident in that. I know I look good. But I definitely knew, like, my voice was going to be a factor, you know? So coming on there, I didn't expect the sudden pop from everybody. When it happened, I was like, wait, is there something on my face? Like, then I was like, wait, okay, it's definitely my voice. But yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
It was definitely.
Yeah, okay. I think part of it too, it didn't help that she was wearing the all black like onesie. The outfit she got on right now and the way her hair is, her voice actually, I don't know, it sounds like different. It's still deep. But I'm looking at her differently than I was in the original episode. So I mean, the all black didn't help. And then it was just so sudden, like seeing her again, maybe that's a part of it. But she looked good right here. Not that she didn't look good on the episode. She looked good there too, but she looked good right here.
Shock.
I see. Okay. So how has it been for you now since, the show has aired?
Very overwhelming.
Okay.
A lot of attention. A lot of comments, some interesting, some actually very sweet, Okay. I had a lot of people in my DMs just telling me about my voice. They love it. Some people inviting me to have podcasts or sing or whatever. Yeah, so, and then I saw some interesting comments that I was like, y'all are mean.
Oh.
But no, none of it like really affected me. It was actually more entertaining than actually disturbing. But yeah.
Okay, nice. And then Chris, on that clip we saw you said, "Yeah, I can't handle it." What did you mean when you were speaking of that?
Just like she said, some people can't handle it, some people can't. I can't. Like I said, ways deeper than mine. I can't do it.
Okay.
And it's nothing against her. That she's beautiful. She looked good. But it was just the voice. That's the only thing that I was just like, hold on, what?
Okay. But what is it? It's just a little bit deeper. But she still sounds like what?
A little bit deeper. What? Man, Arlette instigating like what? Her voice is not a little bit deeper. No.
To me, I don't know what.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I saw some of the comments that you probably talking about, and I was like, nah, don't do that. We're not gonna play that. Like, this is definitely a woman.
Yes.
Like, that was never a thought in my mind. Like, this is a man. No, it was never a thought in my mind. Like, I knew that was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine.
Okay.
Sexy. Your voice is sexy. Like,
I don't. I have nothing to say.
I'm good over here.
No, honestly, because my question. I'm just confused, like in the sense of like, okay, I feel like for the other men, and they're not here to like defend themselves or whatever, but like for him, he could say he couldn't handle it, and that's fine. But for the other guys that were on my episode, I'm like, y'all didn't even like ask me any questions, like, like what do I do for fun or whatever? None of that. It was just, your voice out, like. And to me, it doesn't even sound that deep. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. It's like, okay. But yeah.
Okay. So for the men on the stage, what do you guys think of Uche's voice?
Interesting. I want to hear this.
Okay, and then, the first thing she said was her name, right? Unfortunately, she said her name in like her name can be said deeply. If that makes sense to y'all, did that make sense? I might put the clip of her saying her. Well, no, I mean they put it in here already, but it didn't help. That's the first thing she said because it sounded so deep that ooh, you gotta say the ooh kind of. You gotta say the ooh the Uche kind of deep. If y'all get what I'm saying, let's see what they say though.
Honestly, for Uche, when I watched that episode, if I was on that episode, I would have popped my balloon. But talking to Uche is a sweet lady. The voice is not as deep. We can compare this voice. I don't know if it's the microphone or there's something going on, but Uche doesn't sound the way in real life. She doesn't sound the way she sounded on that episode. Oh. The voice is not that deep.
Cap.
She's a sweet person.
Cap.
But look,
it's deep.
Go ahead, Mozzie. Go ahead.
Nah, it's deep. I mean, what you want me to do?
It's deep, period. Like it's deep. It's like Arlette said, it's deep, but I sound feminine.
Yeah,
like,
you still sound like a woman, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But is it like a
strong.
cultural thing?
Come again.
It's real strong.
Do you smoke?
I do not.
Do you smoke is crazy. But look, on top of what Dr. Dez was saying, that's kind of what I was saying a couple minutes ago. Like it sounds different right now, and he right next to her. It definitely is deep regardless though. It's deep regardless, but it don't sound. This is like two different deep voices.
I do not smoke.
Okay, well, I agree with Des Factors over there. I feel like when you came on the show, I felt like it was an extremely deep voice. But
Extremely is crazy.
I talked to you today.
Extremely is crazy.
Well, it was deep. But when I talked to you today, just like Dr. Des, I feel like it's not as deep in person. And I feel like I agree with Arlette. It is a feminine voice. It's deeper, maybe like Jasmine Sullivan or Toni Braxton, but it's still a feminine voice.
Okay.
It's not something I think you need to pop of a balloon over. But
I mean, you can't even say that though, because it's the first reaction that you get. Somebody walking out, like, okay, she look decent, and then she talk. And they're like, oh, no, hell no. Like, that's just the first reaction. Like,
honestly, I sat down to think about it. I was like, okay, if the roles were reversed, like I'm on the lineup and a man walks out and he has a really high-pitched voice, I'll be a little hesitant, I'm gonna be like, so I kind of understood their point of view, which is why I wasn't offended at all. Like I was
you
not.
took it very well.
Yeah, I was not upset. I expected it coming, so I wasn't upset. I got that point of view.
Okay, let's hear from Jordan.
I'm all the way off topic, but I just wanted to ask this question. They calling you Dr. Dez. You a doctor? You a real doctor?
What does doctor mean to you?
Are you a real doctor? Like,
I have a doctorate degree.
Okay, I just wanted to know why they were calling you that. I'm like, why are they?
That's my name.
Dr. Dez?
It is my name and my title.
He earned that.
Don't worry, we'll get back. We'll get to him. We'll get to him.
I want to say something about this beautiful lady right here.
Here we go.
Slow down.
Oh shit. She didn't pass the Des Factor to ABC. She didn't pass it.
She's a female.
Yeah.
Not only a female, a feminine female. Born female.
Yeah, bro,
So,
we know that.
We got it.
Yeah, she is, believe it or not, Uche, you did not get the respect that you deserve on your lineup when you work on that show.
Wow.
I want to tell you that you deserve to at least have a chance to express yourself when you walk in there.
I agree.
Yeah, so on behalf of the man, I want to apologize on behalf of the man that popped their balloon for not giving you a chance.
Don't apologize for me, gang. Don't apologize for me.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. The ladies of episode 35 were harshly criticized in the comments. Let's take a look at some of their moments.
Was that the one with Chi-Chi?
And I don't like joggers.
I end up popping my balloon because I'm just not sexually attracted.
You're handsome. I just don't think that you're I don't think we would align.
I end up popping my balloon because I have a thing with light skin.
I feel like you could have just did more on the outfit. It's just straightforward.
You're a handsome man. You're well put together. Your head is on straight. But I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Just a nose ring. I don't like the ring on men.
For sure.
It was just more so for me. It was kind of the accessories, and then it was the bald head on top of it.
For sure.
I was just it was just too much.
You are a very handsome man. You're not ugly at all. I would say I pop my balloon because just the way you speak.
And then all the cuts and all that. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like this big one. Nah. That's big.
That big. All right, so ladies, the comments on your episode, they called you guys picky, immature, childish, confused, all of that stuff. How do you guys feel about what people were saying?
I mean, for me, it's I'm dating to marry.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something that I'm not physically attracted to, or I'm not connecting to intellectually, I'm not intellect, but I'm just saying, like, if there's something like that, like, I'm going to pop because I don't want that to be an issue right off the bat.
Okay.
You know, if we're already starting off like that. So, I mean, people can call it picky. People can call it, you know, being choosy. And I'm choosing someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. I came on the show for love. So I wanted to make sure I was intentional with who I chose.
Okay.
Look, she valid in what she's saying, but still, it's about how you say stuff. It's about the how excessive what you're saying is, like how excessive you are with it, how petty it is. It's that line of things. Like, you having something you don't like is not necessarily the problem. It's just how you carry it in the reaction and what you're saying towards what you don't like. And cause it just be like, especially because men are the opposite. Not saying that there's not picky men and petty men out there that's, you know, well, I mean, you got Dr. Dez, and I mean, that's still a little different, but you know, it's men out there that do the same thing, but it's less men that's doing that. So.
I agree with her. Like, if we out in the real world, the first thing I look at is your physical appearance. So like, I came onto this show doing the same thing I do out, you know, in the real world. Like, if I'm not physically attracted to you, then I'm a pop, you know? And then like, say I am physically attracted to somebody. Once we get past that and I know I'm physically attracted to you, then I'll go like deeper. Okay, now I want to figure out how you are emotionally and mentally and spiritually. And I want to know you like in and out. But if initially I'm not physically attracted, we ain't getting nowhere.
Okay. Tiana?
I feel like it was a lot of judgment, a lot of initial judgment based off of like us popping. So like they expected us to, I know like a lot of people like want us to match, but we had a handful of guys and, you know, they might have not been our type or there was something that we didn't like about them. So we popped and like people like gave us backlash just for popping for whatever reason, like we said, but it's like, you know, we may not just like that thing about that person. Like, it's a handful of guys. Maybe we like it about maybe we might like something about somebody else, but it's like, yeah, I just feel like we got a lot of backlash, like initial backlash off of us popping. Like a lot of people said we were hopping on a bandwagon because somebody might have popped and I might have popped right after that person. And they were like, oh, you're following that person. But it's like, that's not what it is. I'm just not going to match with someone if I'm not interested in them. So it's like, I popped. They want us to match with somebody that we're not interested in. It was just like wrong timing, I feel like.
Okay.
See, again, she's kind of taking it, I guess, to an extreme, because that's not what anybody wanted them to do. Now, I'm sure there's probably some men and some women in the comments of the video that might have hinted at that, and that was, you know, that'd be wrong of them to be like, oh no, y'all should have just went with them, give them a chance, whatever. But we talking about the more specifics of how it was done, what exactly was said, the reasoning, and it being like an overall thing for women of just, I mean, yeah, being picky. Like, it's not bad to be picky, but it's hard to get women on the same page with us because we're not as picky. And y'all can see it in every single episode. We're just not as picky. That don't mean we trying to have bad taste or going for whatever, but it's just such a difference.
I'm gonna now that I'm here, I'm just gonna say this. I understand that coming on this show, you just go based off of like physical appearance, what you're seeing. I'm just gonna say, to me personally, and this is not to come for any of y'all here, but I just feel like popping on someone for like what they are wearing is so crazy to me. And I say it's crazy because they can like change what they're wearing. I mean, granted, what they put on to come initially might have been terrible, but there's more to that person. Like, you know, so I'm not trying to come for y'all, but like, if there were other things that they said that you were like, I'm feeling this, but your pants are too tight and you're popping because their pants are too tight, they're not always gonna have tight pants on. So it gets me like thinking like, are y'all like here because you're interested in actually finding love, or you just nitpicking?
But I mean,
Okay, I gotta that was fire that she said that. I've mentioned that probably every other episode of Pop the Balloon. I've been doing the reactions since like episode 33 or early, might be earlier than that, but it started in the 30s. There's two sides of it. I love what Uche just said, right? Because yes, they can change what they wear. Now, unless the outfit just look crazy, and it's just like, okay, that was just like, why did you even come here in that? It could maybe a chance could be given to ask some questions like, what else do you wear? Is this all you wear? I wouldn't blame anybody if they don't give that chance. But yes, people can change what they wear. And some of the stuff people came on the show with before they even started talking, me, you, we like, oh, that's fire. And maybe not everybody, but I remember a big dude with the two-tone suit. He had the white and pink blazer on, right? I forgot if the pants was also white and pink. I think the pants might have been just pink or something. But when he came out, when he walked out, I was like, damn, that top, that blazer fire, that suit fire. But then he got popped by multiple women for having that on. And this other outfit, so I was like, okay, that's a cool outfit. Or, you know, that's a regular outfit. If you throw on, like, it's some stuff you can't even technically say is bad because what went into it or what you see is, I don't want to say basic, but it's like standard. You know, if I'm going out, maybe I throw on some casual suit, some casual shoes, some business casual shoes, throw on some good jeans, button up shirt, maybe a chain. What can you say bad about that? But people be getting popped for having regular outfits on and fire outfits on. So it's like, but even myself and even you, we wear like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of things out. So yeah, but I mean, I get both sides though. I get both sides.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
I disagree.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit
Hold on,
to come
guys.
in,
Let's hear from Ozzy VS. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit for national TV, you're gonna put on a whack fit when we just going anywhere.
Yes.
Like, so yeah, dressing really means something, you know? Yeah.
And
I agree. But it just depends on what is whack. What's defined as whack? If your outfit just crazy, then I can't. Yeah. But
it's an initial attraction. When I first see my man, I'm trying to be like, oh, he looks so sexy, he looks so fine. And so many people said that about me as well. Like, he could change his outfit. I'm not his stylist. This is my first impression of this man. I want to look at him and be like, damn, zaddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to look and be like, he looks so good. And I know looks aren't everything, but like we're saying, and it's initial attraction when we're coming on the show. I want to know that you put it on.
Wait. I got another point actually that I just thought of this. Okay, so what if at the show, outfit is fire, you loving it? I'm kind of talking to her right now, but in general, outfit fire, right? What about when y'all leave though? Because that man or that woman is not going to wear that 24/7. So what if they put something else on? Are you going to be like, oh, no, I can't do it now that they got other clothes on? You see what I'm saying?
If I'm really sitting here trying to match with somebody, I gotta feel you on all aspects, and I was feeling one, but like other than that, it wasn't there.
And I don't know if y'all heard this old saying, believe somebody when they show you who they are the first time. If you show me you can't get right the first time, I'm gonna believe that's just you. Because I'm not finna just tell you what to dress, because especially from a man's perspective, women, they don't like being told what to put on, how to wear, what to dress. Like, so I'm not finna get into that with you.
Depends.
If you can't dress, you can't dress.
Facts.
And I ain't finna be the one to come save you.
Facts.
Wow.
I don't know. If we're all dating to marry, I feel like we all should be open to dating someone who's probably not our exact type, right? Because all of us here have a type, right? All of our exes are probably our type. Yet look where we are. Look where y'all at.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic then.
Yo, the shade. He's like, look where y'all at.
So, in this next clip, it's of a contestant who claims that he is a high value man. Let's take a look at this person. Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des, founder CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high value man, I value the simple ABCs. I call them the Des factor. The The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Okay. In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now, and I also feel the aroma. The aroma is not there. So appearance test, 1/3.
Okay.
There's certain specifications I'm looking for. The thickness has to be at a specific location. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right.
Oh man. Oh my God, bro. Dr. Dez is a real trip.
Dr.
Des factor to.
All right, Dr. Dez. So how's the Des factor going for you since the show? How's the hunting going?
The hunting is going. The Des factor is working, and everybody has a Des factor. Everybody has a preference. Everybody has a criteria.
Okay.
I, for one, happen to believe that women are supposed to be feminine. By feminine, I mean there's certain features that you were blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I look at the front, like I said on the video, and I look at the back. That's physical appearance. I know I talked about the ABCs. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and C is for character. Okay. If you pass the appearance test, we will talk about the brains, which is the intellect. Education, formal and informal. And character, that's a classified criteria that we have to talk one-on-one for me to ascertain what the character is. So, the Des factor is working. I haven't found the one yet, but I am working on it.
Okay. So to open it up to everyone, what did
Look, at the end of the day, even though most of us was probably annoyed with this man when the episode aired, you got to respect how he carry himself, how he speak. And yes, he is right. We all got preferences. It's just that his has a name as if it's something that is invented that he put like a patent on or something. You got to respect it at the end of the day. Because, I mean, you know, even though like he coming off a certain way, but it is what it is. That's him. And then there was a video. I said he cool. So he a cool dude. He a cool dude.
What do you guys think of Dr. Dez's appearance on the show?
Ooh. I will say this. I love that you got a lineup. I think the hair is an improvement and it looks excellent. I did not like the hair in the show, but it looks way better now. No, I mean that in such a positive way. I mean, that wasn't a backhanded compliment. I like the way that you improved the hair, the appearance. You got the A, baby.
And when I say appearance, I don't mean just like physical appearance.
Yeah.
I mean just him overall on the show, how he behaved, the things he said.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like that's for everybody for real. Like appearance, brains, character. Like that goes on. Like that's unspoken. Like what's understood don't need to be said. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's the way you said it and the way like you carried yourself when you said it. It's like what the girls be saying is giving. You think that you better than everybody.
It gave sassy. I think it gave sassy because
Here we go with the sassy, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, look. What Dr. Dez was saying was a lot of things. How he came off was a lot of things. There was not, I can't say there was an ounce of sass in it at all.
the reason why I say it gave sassy because you could have said those things, but I think like the Des factor, like how you're characterizing it, it just seems like it's a little like 1, 2, 3, and it's like, why can't you just explain what you're saying?
It is 1, 2,
You know?
3 because 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABCs. We have to break things down. We're in the United States of America, right?
Yes.
We have to deconstruct a lot of things that have been constructed. People come to this country, we don't know where people are coming from. I'm an African first. And when I share what I'm looking for in a partner, that is my preference. Mm-hmm. Women come on this show every time. They'll say they want a 6 foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judge them for that. When I come in here and
I ain't gonna lie. All right. Okay. Hey, he heating up. Oh, yeah. He just, Oh, hey, yeah, we gotta see what he gonna say.
Talk about the death factor.
6 inches, that's it.
That is the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? That's what it's saying. Nobody brings them heat, you know? But when the guy have the guts to say what they want in the lady, it becomes a problem. Why is that? Men has to stand up. Men have to speak their mind. Men have to be men. We have to be able to express ourselves, our true self, and honestly.
But maybe the oversimplifying comes across as a little like talking down. And like you said, you're maybe just trying to explain it to everybody, but maybe it's not coming across correctly.
Right.
Because it is coming across a little like
the delivery.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap up this segment then. You want to say one last comment from Uche, and then we'll go ahead and move on.
I was just saying personally, I didn't see anything wrong with his choice of like elimination. I didn't say anything wrong. Like you guys said, his delivery could have been better.
Yeah.
I agree, but his criterias, I believe, are standard.
It's valid.
Yeah, but it's just my little 2 cents.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, so let's.
And look, that's how bro talk at the end of the day. That's how he talk. Now I can see if like, cause there's certain situations and certain people you meet in certain situations you get into, where it's like, are like, is this an act you putting on, or are you just fronting for me? Like, is this really you? That's really him. If it's not really him, it ain't really him. I had even looked up his company. I forgot it off the top of my head, but he kept saying it so much. I had looked it up. I scrolled through the website. I put it on the video. He talking the same way he was talking now. I'm assuming his friends or anybody came out and was like, oh, that's not really him. He don't talk like that. He really like this. That's how bro talk at the end of the day. So you have to account for who a person is, because so you don't be like, oh, he being sassy or he just being him.
Take a look at Shalane's journey on episode 37.
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now. I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like low maintenance meals. So
Okay.
like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even.
He's scratching his head.
So, Shalane, as we saw on your episode, anytime, God or relationship with God, anything like that was brought up, like you would pop immediately. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I think first off, my biggest issue is that I never said I don't believe in God. I think the minute I said I'm not religious, people equated that with like, oh, she doesn't believe in God and she's like a devil worshiper, which is not the case. Like I said, I grew up religious. I question a lot of things pertaining to Christianity and the Black community, like the genesis of.
Y'all, her damn skin is glow. Oh my God, she look good.
How it was introduced to us. We learned about Christianity from like our enslavers, or colonizers. So initially, I already have a problem with that. But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that He doesn't. I just exist, and I'm just like whatever. I'm not against people believing in God or having whatever religion they want. But when you say you're a Christian, from the doctrine that I know, I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to be unequally yoked with anybody, so that's why I eliminate myself. I would date a Christian as long as you're not imposing your beliefs on me. I believe everybody's journey is different and everybody should have that free will to seek out whatever spiritual path that they want, but for me, organized religion is just not it. That's just not for me.
I like that she said that though, because I feel like a lot of people get on the show and they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and oh yeah, and then they find out like afterwards that they're not really going to church, they're not really, like into God as that they said. So I like how that she was real about like, hey, this is how like I am as a person, and if you're really super religious and I'm not, we probably won't work out. So I just like that she was like honest, because I feel like there's some people that come out there that's like, oh, I'm super religious, and then they're like, are you? And that might be my deal breaker, and they're like, oh, I just don't want to say like I'm not, and then not match. So I just really commend her for being honest and being true to herself.
Being religious and saying you're Christian is the norm within the Black community, so it would be easy for me to come out and pretend to be something I'm not, but I'm not in the business of like deceiving people. I'm honest. I'm very much like what you see is what you get.
It was
So-
it was at least 3 guys though that from our episode that you popped on, or I think they popped on you, where it was all about religion. So I just kind of want to know, how does that affect your dating life? You know, when you say up front, I don't do this, I don't worship, I don't go to church, and how do guys in real life respond to that?
So the way I've approached dating is that I date outside of my race a lot. I date outside of my race a lot.
Problem number 1.
What you mean problem number? How's that a problem? No, because I feel like black. I feel
It's a safe space.
Is it though, girl?
It's a safe
No,
space.
we listen.
I feel like black people are very boxed in. Like the norm within black societies, anybody within the black diaspora, Caribbean, African American, like you're Christian, that's how you were raised, and it's this big deal. Like I date outside of my race a lot where religion doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up, you know?
How's that working out for you, though?
There's
Oh my God. Oh man. Bro, it's just the way he be saying stuff, but look, that's just who he is. That's how he talk. I can relate, but the way he said that just now was crazy. Oh my God.
How is it work?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show. Don't because you over here with your because I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
There's a difference between me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a
Oh, damn. Oh my God. Damn. He said I got a plethora.
plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for myself.
Okay.
There's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity, okay? I talked about the death factor with ABCs. You have a death factor, but you don't accept it. Your death factor, one of your criteria is a religiosity, okay?
It is not, though. No, it's not. I will date someone who's Christian. What I'm saying is, if you are a Christian, you're following the principles of the Bible, you're abiding by the doctrine that you study, then you don't want to be unequally yoked, right? And as someone who's not a Christian, you shouldn't be with me then if you're a sturdy Christian, strong in your faith, walking the straight and narrow path. So I take myself from it because I'm like, oh, you're Christian. You don't want nothing to do with me based on your own doctrine. I will date a Christian, though. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can date a Christian as long as they don't try to.
Don't impose your
Try.
beliefs on me. Everybody's path is their own.
But here's the
I
thing,
don't
though.
see life through the lens of Christianity. I see it through the lens of humanity.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Here's the thing.
That's a bar.
Why would you pop? If you say you would date a Christian, when somebody mentioned the fact that they are God-fearing or they are Christian, why would you pop on that
Because
mention?
I was making an assumption based on the doctrine of Christianity. You guys cannot be unequally yoked.
But, and also, you usually pop when they say they want a woman
Of God, exactly. And that's
when
not
she'll
me.
pop. Not because
Exactly.
they said they're Christian.
They want a woman of God.
Okay. All right. And then also, you also mentioned cooking.
Oh, God. Okay, that is so... I feel like that is so... I said I cook stuff. I said I make salads, fruit, and all that. No.
Oh my God. We cooking fruit now, huh? We cooking salads and stuff.
I'm like eating. Listen, I'm glad I can cook. And I was telling the girls earlier, my back would probably be really big. I don't want to be big backed. I'm glad I cannot cook. I eat a lot of salads. The body. It's showing,
She's fine, y'all. She's fine.
Plenty of men can cook. Plenty of men can cook. I'll be alright.
I have to give her that though, that she was honest with it, because I think sorry, remind me your name.
Shelly.
Shelly. Yeah, she said some people come on here and act like, oh, I'm Christian. I'm that. No, she was brutally honest, and I love her for that. I remember watching that episode. I was like, oh, I like her. Yeah, like she's not ashamed of who she is.
Right.
I don't cook. You still want to be with me or you want to pop your balloon? I don't really care. So I like that. So yeah.
I don't clean.
So for the guys, is a woman who doesn't cook or cooks in debt, like, is that a deal breaker for you?
Over with.
Super
Oh, absolutely. Over with.
Super
She
deal
cannot
breaker.
cook for me.
Are you serious?
Emphatically.
Gotta know how to cook.
On some real
Can
shit.
you
No,
cook?
I was fake joking, but on some.
And-
So, if you're not cooking for
What
are
if
we
she's
doing?
a good cleaner? What if you handle
can
the
clean.
food and she takes the cars to the car wash? Like,
Look, I can't cook, but I'm not finna cook. That's your job. That ain't your job. But
That's your job.
Whose job? Not your job.
That's
Like,
whose job.
Go ahead, you got it.
You just set us back like an entire century.
No, really and
I can't
truly.
even listen to you right now. Like,
You had me and you lost me. Like,
But ladies, if we're listening, all the men. Well, I didn't hear from James, but all the men said cooking is
that's
a deal
important.
breaker.
That's important.
and see, this is black.
Wait a minute.
That's
so
all
I feel
men.
like,
No, it is
Hold on. Let's hear from Shelly.
I feel like, okay, if you want a woman that cooks and cleans and does the traditional thing, you should be doing the traditional man thing and providing.
You better be
and doing everything on your end.
I do that.
Look, all right, look, we gotta talk about this, right? We gotta talk about this. I don't like how women be like. It's almost unfair, cause like you're like, well, you know, if you want me to cook and clean, you gotta build a house. You gotta protect me from the World War III, and you know, if somebody walk up to us in the street and he got a gun, you gotta fight him with no gun. Like what? Why the stuff I'm doing is harder than what you doing? On top of, ladies, a lot of us, we cook and clean. I know y'all didn't met some of us, some of your exes, some people you might have been interested in, some people you met in your life, some people you heard about. They, you know, they not cleanly. They don't cook for themselves. They don't, you know, take out all the time. Ladies, are y'all forgetting that we cook and clean too? I cook and clean too. I don't need you to do it 100%, but you better do it. What? You think, okay, so if we go all the way traditional with it, right? I'm not just going to be going to work, and hopefully I strive to have a great job and also be doing content and have multiple streams of revenue, of income. So here's the thing. If I'm in a good space and my money's great, I'm still going to be cooking and cleaning. What do y'all not understand about that? I'm still going to cook and clean. I'm still at least going to eat healthy. I'm going to try to eat healthy, especially if I got the money to eat healthy. I'm still going to cook and clean, though. My house is going to be clean. There's going to be meals in my stomach. There's going to be food in my stomach. And I'm still going to be at work. And I'm still going to be doing stuff around the house. So y'all don't think that's going to be kind of crazy if you're not doing anything? Especially if, let's say, a man got it to the point where you ain't even got to work a traditional job. You can have your own business, or you can have something that's making you some money or making you some good money. That makes it even worse. Well, I don't like how y'all be like, okay, yeah, you want me to cook and clean, then you got to do all this other stuff. I'm going to cook and clean too. I might cook and clean more than you. And when I'm cooking, I'm going to be cooking for you. I'm going to be cooking for you and me. Like what do y'all be talking about?
Hold on.
But what I feel like is a lot of men nowadays, they expect women to do all these traditional things, but they're not doing all the traditional things as a man.
Not know how to cook is crazy.
No, not
What's the traditional things as men? What is that?
Like providing,
building a shed.
Like not only providing, right, taking care of the home, fixing things of that sort, like manly things, right, like manly duties.
So you want a man who? So you're saying if a woman has to cook, clean, all that stuff, a man should know how to do like build stuff,
fix a
car,
protect. Yes, pay on
100%
If you don't fix the car, pay for the car to get fixed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like do all the things that I feel like should be taken care of by a man.
Okay.
But nowadays, men want all the things that I feel like you know, like the traditional woman should do, cook, clean.
Let's not say
all
men. That's
this.
just the dudes you choose to talk to.
All this. Wait a minute. And y'all don't be doing the same thing. So that's just all I'm saying.
Alicia.
I have a question. Isn't cooking a life skill?
I was
like,
gonna
I'm not
say-
down for not being able to cook, but I was always taught like men and women, everybody should be able to cook.
Yeah.
And I know you
Yeah,
frying them eggs, baby, making that salad. But like I feel like everybody should be able to cook to
Right.
sustain themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.
So the word flashy was
Right.
Sustain themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.
so the word flashy was thrown around a lot with this contestant. Let's see why. Okay, so is it a yes for you for her?
No. I like her. She cool, but she said he was flashy. Cause his pants, and I got him a $1.2 million watch. $400,000 chain. I know I'm flashy, so I don't know why she chose me. If he said he flashy because his pants, so I don't think I'm at her type. I think maybe she liked me, but I don't think I'm her type. But I think you're a beautiful woman, and like you my type. But if you say he was flashy, and I know I'm way flashier than him, I'm just gonna be real with myself,
All right, so Mozzie VS.
Yes.
You ended up popping your balloon on this young lady, even though you said she was your type, because she ended up saying, in the end you're flashy, and you also believe you're flashy. Then you went on to go tell us about, the price of all your jewelry.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to disclose that?
I was just letting them know. They thought I was lying too, until like people really started like seeing who I was. But but yeah. I mean, she was cool. We had fun after the show, and it was fun. It's cool.
So you guys did hang out afterwards?
Yeah, we hung out. She was cool.
Oh,
That's Bay or no?
Oh, nah, not babe.
Oh man! Oh! He said a lot just now. He said a lot without saying a lot. Maybe he wasn't saying that, but he just said a lot.
No, that ain't babe. We hung out, after the show, kicked it.
Okay. But did you understand what she was saying on the show when she was talking about the flashiness and all of that?
Kinda, but not really. I just, at the end of the day, I just think like with the other guy, she just didn't like the way he looked, honestly. And I just think she liked the way I look better, honestly. That's what I think, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. She just didn't want to say it, but it is what it is.
All right, I see. So for the ladies here, like, are you guys into men who are all super flashy, got the jewels on?
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Well, she don't believe in God, so we don't.
Oh my god! Oh man, the dig. Oh man.
You see what I'm saying? What? No, it's silly because immediately I'm demonized and anyway.
Oh my God.
Okay, so just to open it up to the ladies here, are you guys attracted to men who are flashy like that, or would you want to date someone like super flashy, jewelry, all that?
I mean, I don't mind someone that's flashy. Hopefully, you ice me out.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you are wearing, change, flashy, whatever, like that's who you are. Like if you feel like you want to do that to show your personality, show who you are, like you got it. Why not? I don't think it's a problem. Because I feel like me personally, I'm a person that likes to show up and show out. So if my man is showing up and showing out too.
Private jet. Private jet, Mozzie. Private jet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
I am reminded every day that people are different. Like we are different. I absolutely do not like a flashy man. I like my man simple, in a nice sweater, jeans, some
boring.
That's what I like.
We like the boring.
That's what I like. Like that whole chain.
Animus.
Your
Listen,
neck,
man.
eyes, all that.
Listen.
I'm not done.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not done.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So the whole ice on your neck, your rings.
So you
all
want your
that
man
stuff.
pull up in a boring Toyota
You know what?
Corolla and
Carry on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We ride Rolls Royces, private jets.
I don't care what you got. You see what's
You
funny
know.
is that a simple man can have all those things.
You capping now. You yapping. No. You just talking.
Have you guys seen how Bill Gates and Steve Jobs dresses?
Hold on, guys.
Wait. The worst thing I hate when people say is rich people don't drive this and that. Rich people don't drive Lamborghini. Who drive Lamborghinis?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, we didn't say they don't drive.
I drive Lamborghinis.
What do y'all know for real?
No, literally.
And
what
y'all
I'm
don't know
saying
what
is
Bill Gates drive. You don't know y'all. When last time y'all seen Bill Gates?
I'm not.
Bill Gates don't know you.
I think
Let's let
Ain't never
Uche
seen
finish.
Bill
Let's
Gates
let
in y'all
Uche
life.
finish. Guys, hold on. Let's let Uche finish.
I'm just saying, like, you guys dress like you're trying to make a point.
Yes.
We don't need to know that you have money from the way you look. You can still look very simple and have all those things, the Rolls Royce or whatever, Lamborghini, all that stuff. You can still have it. You don't gotta flash it out. That's what I don't like.
It's a regular day.
I think she talking more of like a personality thing. Cause like not everybody that's flashy and got, chains and just dripping from head to toe is gonna have the same personality that could come with having that jewelry. Cause there's like a flashy personality, and then there's the technical version of being flashy because you got a certain amount of jewelry and stuff on. So I think I think some people are talking about the personality that could come with it more than the actual jewelry.
Yeah, like what?
That's
It's not even really
you just
flashy,
really just
man.
you know showing
It's called,
you having
this is
fun.
what it's called. If you got it, you got it.
Simple.
If you don't, you don't.
You don't.
But I think there's
you
quiet.
can get it.
And then the difference
Alicia, go ahead,
and
Alicia.
got it is two different things.
Simple.
No bad.
You can have it, but still look simple. Is what I'm saying.
That don't make
Quiet
sense.
luxury.
Simple.
You're talking about
Uche.
quiet luxury, though.
Thank
Quiet
you.
luxury is, yeah, sure, your sweater can be $1,000, but it doesn't have to be logoed out. I think there's levels to it. I do like a guy who puts it on. I like jewelry. I like diamonds. I like all that.
Right.
But does it have to be super
Y'all
duper
say-
bust down on level 10,000?
Y'all say all that, and then when y'all see me, y'all be looking and choosing.
I know
I
your
mean,
neck
I
hurt
don't think that's
from
the thing,
all
though,
that.
because I don't
That's
want...
facts.
Yeah.
Wait, you
I walk in the
Isn't that
room.
uncomfortable?
I walk in the room. I'ma shake it.
Your
Isn't that
topic of
uncomfortable?
conversation, yes,
Yo,
but...
boring guy, he gonna be just sitting there looking crazy.
You think we're looking
hold
at
on,
you
guys.
because
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree on one thing with Mazi. That's the original Mazi. This is a Mazi 2.0.
No.
Yeah. He said original Molly and Molly 2.0. Oh my God.
Wait. I have something to say. Wait. I agree. Mazi VS.
Don't ever call me no Mazi 2.0.
Don
Mazi
DeMarco.
VS, that's Mazi whatever.
There's one thing I agree with Mazi on. Apparently, Mazi appears to own a Maserati. I happen to own a Maserati
That's one of
as
my
well.
cars.
I have a Maserati Levante, all right?
Yeah.
I don't flash that on my social media. I have a Richard Mille. I didn't buy that with my own money. It was given to me by a high value network man.
What?
A high value friend.
Don't say that no more.
All right. Listen, I'll tell you this.
Hold on, man.
Don't say that.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Wait.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know about those doctor factors no more. Hold on.
Come on. Right.
I'll tell you this.
Hey, ain't
Guys,
no,
please,
come
one
on,
at a
man, come
time.
on.
One at a time.
I'll tell you. Let me finish.
Go ahead, finish up, Dr. Des.
Original Mazi. I went through, I watched his episodes. I listened to him. He appears to be a guy that knows how to carry himself. But
Appreciate
when it comes to high value, you will not see a high value man on OnlyFans. That's number one.
What?
Hold on, wait a
will
minute.
not see a high value man having an OnlyFans account. Number one. Listen, wait.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Okay, go ahead, Dr.
Let me
Des, go ahead.
finish. I will land the plane and I'll have everybody have an opportunity to speak. A high value man, when you have things, resources, stability, financial resources,
It's great.
it doesn't shout, it doesn't scream. Like I said, I do have a Richard Mille piece. It is on my wrist. This watch is 70,000 USD.
That ain't real.
I didn't buy it with my money.
That's
I didn't buy it.
$70,000.
I didn't buy it with my money, and I will not boast on that. However, when we're talking about high value, there's a difference between high value and flashy. We can have that conversation at the
I like that.
different
That's
time.
true.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up and move on to. So that was Mozzie VS we were just talking about. Now we're going to talk about our other
2.0.
Mozzie here, who also got called flashy. Is she someone that's your type?
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
Yo, did Dr. Diz just say that Mozzie is on OnlyFans? Is that what I just heard? I'm gonna have to go to his Instagram now and see if it's an OnlyFans bio link in the what? What just happened? I think Dr. Diz just like okay, hold on. I think he just dropped some like a gem. Cause at the end that was fire as far as like being fly and then being high value. But I think he just dropped like a double gem in there, and we missed it because of how he said it. Unless some of y'all already know, I'm gonna have to go to bro Instagram now and see if it's an OnlyFans link in the bio because I think that's what he just said.
No.
It's my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my teeth.
Oh well.
It's 30K.
no, I'm just playing.
It's
But
30K in my mouth.
Hey.
It's a house.
She like that.
All right, so Mozzie, on the show, you talked about your teeth, how much they cost. You talked about getting on yachts, all that stuff. Is that usually how you pick up ladies or how you get?
No, it's not. I just was having fun on the show.
Okay.
None of the girls on the show was my type. I don't even know why y'all put them up there with me anyway.
What is your type?
Oh. I don't know why y'all put them up there with me anyway. It's crazy.
Not that.
So what is?
Somebody that's beautiful, got something going for herself, not up here with buck teeth, not a farmer. Y'all have farmers up there.
What?
Do it look like I'm close to a farm? No.
Foreigner? You said
farmers.
Farmers.
They up there milking cows and stuff like that.
That was in the lineup for you.
That didn't make any. It just didn't make any sense. So I said, you know what? I'ma have fun, but I'ma still pop it. Let y'all know how I'm coming for real. Private jets, yeah. Everything I said is what's really going on. It's regular for me though.
So I know you said, none of those ladies were your type. You said you would look for a beautiful woman, a woman. I thought they were all beautiful.
They were
up
all
there.
beautiful, yes.
But
Cap.
Yeah.
So you wanted celebrities lineup or what?
I mean, look at me and look at them. Does that make sense?
But you came on the show. You seen the show before?
I seen the show.
Okay, so to flip it back to the ladies, what did you all think of Mozzie's appearance when he came on the show? I know.
I mean, to be frank, I would not talk to either of these guys in like.
Be frank, I wouldn't talk to you at all either.
I know I wouldn't
If you
talk to
seen
you.
my lineup, you would like you wouldn't even talk to me at all. You seen my lineup, you'd be like, yeah, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass.
You look like Cisco when he brought the thong song. Like literally, like you don't believe in God. You got a strong Jamaican accent, but you ain't even from Jamaica. Like what
are you talking about?
He's Jamaican.
You got this red lipstick on. It don't go with nothing. Your feet look like you've been walking all day on bricks. Like let's just be real. You ain't high at all. Like why they even send me? Why they even send me next? They should even send me next to you if you really want to know the truth.
And I know your neck hurt.
Y'all, they about to call him sassy in the comments. I can see it now. They about to call him all types of sassy.
Okay,
So I don't know why you coming for her. I wouldn't approach or talk to either of these guys because I'm not a fan of flashiness. I'm just not.
Because you
There's a
know that I
certain-
wouldn't talk to you.
Huh?
Because you know that I would not talk to you.
Well, thank God. Eh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question. Relax.
It's because I know you wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, is that the reason
I don't know
why?
what's in your mind. I'm just saying I don't like flashiness, and
Do
if
you
I
feel
see
like
flashy
you're not
guys,
good
I
enough
will
for
talk
me?
to them. Huh?
Do you feel like you're not good enough for me?
That's a crazy
She doesn't know you.
I don't care. I don't know you. I'm just giving my answer
Off
to her
of first
question.
impression, looking at me and you looking in the mirror, would you
Uh-huh.
feel like you would be appropriate for me?
I don't care.
Well, that's the answer.
You know what's so crazy?
The answer's no.
I bet.
That was a crazy question, bro. It's wildin'.
She showed me the last 5 guys she dated. They not even on my level. They not nowhere near
I
my
dated
level.
a surgeon and 2 lawyers, buddy, not a disco ball.
I made more money in one day than a lawyer making a year.
You're not my type, and I'm not yours. What's
you're
your
not,
problem?
but I'm just saying.
You're so offended that I don't like flashy.
I'm not offended.
Yes, you are, because you're getting hissy. You're trying to hissy fit.
All right, and then so just to kind of bring it back to Mozzie. Mozzie, we heard you came to Phoenix in a helicopter. Let's take a look at that clip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow. There goes security. Oh my God.
Oh, hell no.
Wow. In 4K.
Not when you landed.
In 4K.
He told him, hey, folks, just turn on the jets real quick.
This is crazy.
Oh my God.
All right, so I saw Uche's hand go up first. Go ahead, Uche.
This is not to disrespect you.
Oh, here we go.
Let me finish. This is not.
Okay, sorry, guys. One person at a time, please. Go
This
ahead.
is
with
not
your-
to disrespect you, but what makes you believe that I should not believe that helicopter was parked and you got in, then recorded yourself getting out, and then got into the car? I thought I was gonna see this thing coming from the air, then landing, and then you coming out. You do all this for what? Is it just your lifestyle? Like that's just who you are? I'm curious.
I'm curious why you even talking to me.
I'm here on the show. I'm asking a question. Like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, and this is no disrespect. You cannot afford to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why the disrespect?
No,
this is not disrespect. No, it's not disrespect.
It's very honestly,
No. I don't disrespect anybody.
It's rude. That was disrespectful.
But seriously, how she came at me, she got this purse, she got these rings, she got these bracelets, this hair. It's just not making sense to talk to me.
Everybody, let's have respect for each other. Marzi, have respect. All right. All right. All right, you ready, guys? Let's go.
Yeah, he was doing way too much with that comment. I see a type of personality he got, kind of dismissive. He like, hey, I got money. I'm above all of y'all on the pay scale. So I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, that was a little too much though. A little too much. There on the show, I'm sure there was like he having fun with the comment and stuff, but it's unnecessary at a point. Like it's getting kind of, yeah.
Okay, I think Alicia, you had a question or a statement or.
It's kind of cold out. Why the robe versus a jacket? No shade. I just have a question. That's just.
Because it's Versace.
What about like a little Prada jacket? They make.
I don't
nice
want
one.
it. I like Versace. That's why I bought it.
Okay, well,
I
you be nice.
I
now.
got some.
You work
Okay,
on
go
that.
ahead, Dr. Des.
All right.
Don't drag this out too long, please.
Make it quick, baby.
30 seconds, Doc.
not really.
Okay, go ahead.
45 max.
Mazi,
What?
you're a brother, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You're a brother. Yes, when we talk about high value, I want to differentiate. I want to make sure that we point out the things that separates a Mazi from a Dr. Daz.
Look, you a doctor, right?
When you look at a Dr.
Wait,
Daz,
you a doctor, right?
yes.
How much money you got in your bank account right now?
Why is everything money with you?
Because that's all he has to offer.
Bloody hell.
That's all he has to offer. He can't
Yeah.
talk more than that.
Wait,
No,
you
I
need to
can't.
stop talking. Let me answer the question.
let's
Let me
let-
answer the question. Let me
Sorry,
answer
guys,
the question.
let's let
you don't
Dr.
need to
Des
talk
finish.
no more.
I want to answer
You
the
don't need to
question.
talk.
Go ahead, Dr. Des. Go
Red
ahead.
dress.
One at a time,
Don't talk.
right?
Go ahead,
Mazi,
Dr.
can I
Des.
answer your question? FBI,
Go
if
ahead,
you're
doctor.
listening, I want you to investigate and verify.
What? Oh my God!
Our sources of income. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Wait, guys, calm down.
Oh my God!
Everybody, calm down.
Sorry,
Calm
guys,
down.
keep it down, keep it down.
I have not answered yet. I'm not finished.
Okay, Dr. Des.
I'm not finished.
This is interesting.
There is something we call verifiable income, and there is something we call fraudulent activity. If you want to find out, if you want to find out,
Oh my God!
let me land this plane. I'll land the plane, guys. Calm down.
Hey, talk that, Dez. Talk that talk.
Stupid.
One
If
half.
you want to find out what I'm saying, Google the word hush puppy. See where he is. And then come and tell me about Mazi coming on a jet or supposedly,
Helicopter.
allegedly in the jet. But wait, I will answer this question one-on-one when the situation permit. But this is not the case for it. FBI.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, Dr. Des. And then I think Jordan.
I ain't
has.
for it. So it don't matter. You just weird, gang. Like, what is you talking about?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Jordan has something to say, guys. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, my question to you is,
Yes,
who
I'm
recorded-
rich.
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Who recorded that video for you? Like, did you have him record that? Like,
What video?
like, the video, that one. Who recorded that?
What you mean? Who? The cameraman.
Had him on standby.
Record a video.
Oh no, you probably stand on it.
Had him on standby.
You got a cameraman on standby everywhere you go. You do
Yeah,
YouTube or something?
y'all don't see the security right there, the bodyguard?
No.
He flew here with me. I don't live here.
Wait, but if he flew here, then why is he on the ground outside of the helicopter?
Because he can't fit in the helicopter.
Okay, my bad. I thought he flew here with you. I thought together.
Yeah, he was there waiting on me at the black truck that I got in.
Okay.
What is
this?
Yeah. Last time I checked, he was at the black truck.
Okay.
Waiting.
So Mozzie VS.
Yes.
You know, we see you're also, you know, our other flashy guy on the stage here.
Yeah, I don't really like. I'm going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead. Yeah, I don't really like to consider myself flashy because
Okay.
flashy, honestly, is like broke.
What's your
Like
adjective?
you know, I'm not calling.
Hold on, wait, hold on, bro. Because she just pointed at me.
Yeah.
Do we have a problem?
Sorry, Mozzie, go ahead.
Why? You shouldn't be. You
We're
shouldn't
not
be
doing this.
laughing.
We're not doing this.
Yeah,
Mozzie VS, go ahead and finish your statement.
I wasn't saying that about
hold on.
nobody.
No disrespect, bro. But you shouldn't be laughing, white dress. You need to stop.
I'm not doing this with you,
Like,
sassy
stop.
pants. Relax.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't always like, you know, it's different between flashy and just showing your wealth. Like it's, you know, it's levels.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't really consider myself flashy because like flashy is like a dude just coming in like 5-10 chains and they just silver. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about nobody. I'm just she's trying to make it like I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about it in general. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you know, say yeah, go ahead. But let's go ahead and answer your question. Ask your question.
No, you.
We can check the diamonds if they're real or not. It's facts.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Our next segment, we're going to go over some of the contestants that came on BM Talks to Them. So we're going to actually have BM join us on the stage.
Yo. Oh, man. Y'all, who would have thought Dr. Dez would be like the logical one here? Like, oh my goodness. Bro is funny as hell.
So you took a trip to Vegas on a private jet.
I'm about to.
I do want to ask you, do you not think that you need to move on from this Des factor? Because clearly it hasn't worked. I'm basically trying to make you understand, right? If you watch that episode and you did not reflect on yourself, on how you acted, then you need to know that you are the problem.
I agree.
You see, this is the thing. Okay, that's good. So what does that say? Did she come there to find friends? This is not pop the balloon and find friends.
That was funny as a big
All right. So obviously, I mean, this reunion so far has been absolutely, it's been wild. I did not expect this at all. A lot of comments was made from so many people. I do ask for everybody to please keep it respectful. But I do want to start with Marzi. So obviously, Marzi, we saw you came on BM Talks to Them. And everybody's seen it. The whole world has seen it. I've seen it. You've probably seen it. People keep sending me DMs every day. And so basically, you said that you was on a private jet, but the internet went and done its research. And it seems like they found a private jet that looks like the one that you was in. But the only difference with the one that they found is that that one doesn't fly. So
she laughing again.
So the one that they found, you can actually rent out on Peerspace for, I believe, for about $130 an hour.
Yeah.
All right. So can you please confirm to the world if you was on a real private jet?
At that point, I was not on a real private jet. Really, because the real answer is I wasn't able to charter one at the time. It wasn't unavailable because it was the holidays. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I could have did it in my crib, in my Rolls Royce, any of my cars. I did it on purpose to get people's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's really the reason why I did it. But I do fly private jets all the time. I've been posting on my page. So, I mean, anybody can see that. But I did that on purpose, and it worked.
So basically, you're saying that you wanted attention from people.
I mean, I found it funny. I said, you know what? I'm finna give people attention, spark some interest, spark people, put fire up under them. And they did exactly what I thought they was gonna do. So, I mean, it worked.
Okay, look, y'all, for this particular thing that he's saying, unless it could be proven that he capping right now, I get what he's saying. For this particular thing that he's saying, I get what he's saying.
But that whole time, I gotta let y'all know, like, nah, I really can go and spend 20,000 on a one way anytime I want.
You know what? Let me actually say this, right? It's not even the fact that you rented a photo studio that's a private jet. It's the fact that you lied. Because you said that you was about to fly to Vegas to do some sports betting. Right? So obviously, in our minds, we're thinking that this is the style, this is your life, this is how you live, this is how you
It wasn't a lie. I mean, it was entertainment.
No, but this is the thing, right? This show, people come on the show and people are finding love, people are getting engaged, people are getting married soon. This is a real show. So this is the thing, right? If you could say that this is entertainment for you, right? You do know that words can make you, but at the same time, it could also break you. By you lying about something like that, how do we know that any of it is real?
I'm flying private jets all the time. They say my cars are rented. I drive my cars all the time. They say my clothes are this, fake, whatever. I'm in the stores all the time. I might not even document everything I do. I literally did that on purpose, period. You want to get on a private jet with me? Give me half on the flight, we gone. I got an account, a jet card, all type of stuff going on. You got to put 100,000 in just to even get a jet card. So, I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, we could do it. But ain't nothing cap about me. I understand what I did for the catch up or whatever. It was entertainment. I did it on purpose. I had an idea. But people was like, man, do that. People gonna pay attention to you, whatever. I did it. That's
so,
that.
Okay, so you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, if it happened, it happened.
So you never came on the show?
I wasn't gonna find love with the girl.
So you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't come on the show to not find love. I came on the show to see what was gonna happen.
So if you found love, you would have been happy, right?
100%.
Okay. So this is a real experience. You feel me? Now, obviously, like I said, it's not the fact that you rented out a photo studio. You can rent out a photo studio. It's the fact that, like, people was thinking that you was flying to Vegas. Like, for instance, right, everyone here, we are all the same. I don't care what you have. I do not care. Everybody is the same. We are all going to end up down there buried. So that's what I'm saying. We all have to have respect for each other, understand that whoever doesn't have, they might have one day. You feel me? So when you come on the show, just have a open mind that you're going to find all types of people, but we should all be respected the same way.
But look, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, I was ever trying to pop it in the first place. I was really just telling the truth. Like, when I went on the show, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. This is really what I do. Like, I fly private jets. I be on yachts and clubs, popping bottles. Everything I said I do is what I really do for real. So I wasn't actually trying to pop it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole private jet situation with the catch-up, the truth really is I wasn't able to charter a jet because it was a holiday season when you did the show. That's facts. I tried. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. They're like, man, well, what you gonna do? Well, you should do this. It was an idea from somebody else, and I ran with it. So I found it as entertainment. That's really what happened. This is the honest to God truth.
Certain ideas that people give you is not the best ideas.
I mean, it is what it is. It happened. It's cool, but you're going to see me charting on a jet for real.
You can get on 50 private jets. It doesn't matter. The fact that you lied already, it puts a stamp on people's minds. But what I will say is that, I will say that I do appreciate the fact that you came clean. Because there was a lot of videos on YouTube, out, and people are sending me videos and pictures every day. So it's good that you addressed that out.
That's cool, but they're going to also be able to send you videos of me flying in the sky on a private jet.
All right, so
okay, so as far as entertainment purposes, right? Again, I'm still sticking by my statement that I get what he's saying in this, for that particular thing. He could have also made it even more entertainment by revealing in the video that he wasn't really on a private jet. That would have been hilarious. That probably would have blew up more.
Let's move on. Let's play this next clip from some of the girls on episode 35.
So we went out to eat, and then we went out to the club after.
Are you coming here to really to find love? Are you coming to look for your person? Or are you coming for entertainment? And then once it's over, oh, we're the cast of this episode. Let's party. This is not pop the balloon and find friends.
So when I say this is not pop the balloon or find friends, I was referring to people coming on the show. For example, I heard there was something I saw on live. Somebody sent me a bunch of lives from Marzi's episode, Marzi VS. You know what that is about. People keep rejecting people on the show, but then they hang out with them, and then things keep happening, and then, you know, it just becomes very messy. So I want to ask everybody that comes on the show, right? When you come on the show, what's your first intentions?
I wanted my man. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get someone that I could be with. Like, that's what it was for, right? But I feel like also at the same time, if that doesn't end up happening, we all have this experience together. The people on the episode have the experience together. So I don't feel like we should just be mean towards each other. We can't hang out. We can't, just be friends afterwards because we didn't match, as far as a relationship.
I'll also say that I didn't find my person on my episode necessarily, but there were people from other episodes that caught my eye. So I just think that you're also creating like this huge like pop the balloon family, and you don't know what can happen after, So I'm just saying,
it's a dating show, so I guess we're looking to date, like just explore our options and see who's out there and see who's specifically coming on the show. I know the lineup may not be everybody's favorite that comes out, but like everybody was saying earlier, to be open-minded and to meet somebody with the prospect of dating or just getting to know them at the very least.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like when you step on this platform, you're putting yourself in front of millions of people.
Right.
So as Alicia was saying, anybody on your lineup may not be your person. As Masi said, nobody on their lineup was what they were attracted to. And that may be the case for a lot of people, but the amount of people that you're putting yourself in front of, you may very well still could meet your person. So it's still a good platform either way.
And I want to piggyback off that statement because I had a lot of pushback on my appearance on the show. I would say it's 80% pushback and 20% love. However, when it came to relationship and love, I did have people that reached out to me and that agreed with the death factor, that agreed with the definition of a high value person, that wanted to be in a relationship with me. So I would say that the show gave me that opportunity to be able to have that people available to me to be able to explore potentials for relationship. I wasn't able to find anyone on my lineup at the time when I was on the show, but given the fact that it's on YouTube and a lot of people reached out to you personally, I've had a lot of opportunities that way, So.
Yeah, so you all want to find love, right?
Yeah.
That's your first goal.
Yes.
The thing is, a lot of people are coming there, their first goal is to find friends. As soon as they get on the stage, they find their friends. And then some of them even agree, I don't know what it is, like some of them act the same throughout the show. Right, and then the show's over. They all hang out. They all become friends. Your episode as well.
Yeah, no,
I saw some videos of.
We all went out, and honestly, I can't speak for the other girls. That wasn't my intention to come in and find friends, but we all just meshed so well.
No, it's not about you it's not about you lot hanging out. It's the stuff that I saw happen.
Like,
there was a lot of videos that the guy was being different to how he was on the show, right? So it seems like a lot of people, they will act one way, but as soon as the cameras come off, they switch, right?
I agree. I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah,
Right.
multiple times. Slide in the DM.
Yeah,
Not even just that. Like I see people like I'm talking to one of the guys, one of the new guys, one of the new homies, right there, and then we chopping it up, and then we get on the camera, and then he's a whole different person. I'm like, I guess. But one thing about me is I'm myself 100% no matter where I'm at, where I go, I'm going to be me.
BM, I want to shout out to episode 36, folks. I know that there's one person in mind that I've been going back and forth with on my episode. His name is Greg, the fireman. He matched with the lady that I actually liked. Her name is Tamia. On that episode, I know Greg and I have been going back and forth, okay? And Greg actually proposed that I should get in the ring with him for a fight. And whoever wins that fight, it's crazy. But I told him that I'm not opposed to that. What? Greg, if you're watching this show right now, I'll tell you this. Your proposal is accepted. If you want to get on the ring,
What?
I'll get in the ring and I'll beat you. I'll beat you up. And,
What the?
I'll beat him up. Seriously, I can beat him up. Okay, all jokes aside. But here's the thing: when it comes to this show, people come on the show. I know that BM said that on our episode that we did a catch up. They come and they act differently than what they normally act in real life. The camera kind of brings out different criteria or different characteristics when it comes to folks. And I have a lot of things that people said about me. I don't really care. People think I cut my hair because of comments. No, I actually planned on cutting my hair before I came on the show, but that didn't work out. Here's the thing. Majority of us come on this show to find love. And it is very difficult in this modern age of dating, especially with online dating and all the dating apps. People really don't represent themselves accurately. I think makeup plays a role. I think catfishing.
Thumbs down.
is-
You doing too much. I think you
Can
doing
I
too
land
much.
this plane? Yeah, I'll say this because there are folks that I've met, and I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't want to be. I mean no disrespect, and that's why I like to meet people face to face. I mean no disrespect. Your social media is not a representation of who you are as a person. You do not look the same.
Yours might not be.
All right, Dr. Des, we're gonna come back to you next.
I think we're
All right, so all I'm saying, right?
No, I mean he was saying facts though. Maybe they thought he was exaggerating. I mean, that's definitely facts.
What I'm saying is that even though this is a social media show, it's also a real life experience for people, right? I want you guys to find love. I also want you guys to have fun, right? But if you're coming on there and you are rejecting a bunch of people, for reasons that you don't even know why, or just to pop, and then you hang out with the same people that you're rejecting, it goes both ways, right? Does that make sense to all of you?
No.
I understand what you're saying by that. I think that none of our intentions were to like not match with these people, but like when there's like just that handful of people and we're not interested in them, like we're not gonna just like keep our balloon because we're gonna pop. And maybe like I understand what you mean, like be truthful. And I don't think, like, a lot of people were saying I was being mean with some of the comments. And then when we talked, you were like, oh, just be truthful. And it was because I was trying to not be so blunt and mean about what I really felt and why I really wanted to pop. It messed me up trying to make up these lies in my head. And
That's why we said don't lie.
Like a lot of the time when I popped on people, it might have been because I honestly just wasn't attracted to them initially. Like I know that I was never gonna go anywhere with them. So I popped and I'm like, I'm not gonna waste your time. But I made something up because like I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
So
So we're not saying hold your balloon for someone you're not attracted to or someone you don't want. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is we're just confused. Like you don't like this person,
Well, you're hanging
but
out
you guys
with
are
them.
hanging out
But
and
it's
doing all
different.
this.
yeah, it's different
Okay.
Because you're
Yeah,
hanging out with them
they're dope.
platonically.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you lot a real story, right? On your episode, you lot went out to the club. Somebody bought a whole section. I saw a video, right? I see somebody bought a sign, Pop the Balloon Cast from episode 35, and you're all partying it up. Do you understand what I'm saying now, right? So it seems like some people are coming
Intentions
here.
are wrong.
It's like as soon as it goes, let's who bought the section?
Honestly,
Okay, exactly. So we don't.
the
No, don't
women
worry.
had nothing to do with that. That's all I have to say.
Good girl.
We didn't buy anything.
Okay, so that's why I said it goes both ways. There's some people.
Wait.
Dr. Des, 1 second, please. There's some people that really are trying to find love, and there's some people that that come there knowing that this is gonna be fun. Let me take pictures for social media. Let me take videos for social media, and then go on social media and go viral because I'm coming on the show. That's not what we are trying to promote.
You know, and even the people that I did pop on, I never connected with anybody like still from that. Like I stood on that because I really wasn't interested in them.
Right.
So like if I really was interested in them, I would have just said that then and there, but I wasn't. So I never connected with them. It was
I want
really
to say this
platonic,
about
like
the
she
show.
I think James wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I think based on the extremely viral clips of the show, like I believe people have a false belief that when you come on a show, you're supposed to attack someone. I think people think when you come on a show, you're not supposed to match. You're literally supposed to look at someone and tell them the most vile, nasty, disgusting thing you can think of to say to that person. So a lot of people ask me, whether it's through the YouTube comments or in my personal DMs, why would you shoot your shot at Waverly after she already popped her balloon on you at the end? And the reason is very simple, because people act different when those cameras go off. People are a totally different person when those lights are not on them anymore. So I would encourage any guy that wants to pursue a woman on this show. A woman pops a balloon on you, please approach her after the show. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. You
Brother James. There's something I want to say, and I'll take this to our host Arlette. Okay. I remember this in the very first lady that walked on my episodes. My simple answer was, she's not my type. What did the host say? What is it about this lady that's not your type? No, but that's true, and that's a fair question. But the problem is, when you ask me a fair question, be ready for a fair response. I'm not gonna lie. If you are not my type, and she wants to know exactly what is it about you that you're not my type, I will tell you that.
Right.
Episode 30.
A gold medalist instigator. Look, y'all can't disagree with him on that. If he say, yeah, she not my type, it could have been left there. All of us know Arlette be doing that, but it's fair for her to do that because we need like an explanation, especially since, imagine if like the whole show, everybody just says, oh yeah, not my type. It'd be like the show would low key be boring. Probably be boring. Less people will be watching it. So you got to get those. But like he said, when you ask that question, you're going to get an answer. So if you don't like the answer, but there was a chance to just cut it off at, just not my type, then you can't blame him. You can't blame him.
7, I believe, that had James on it. The first guy that came out is very respectful. Arlette asked the same questions as she asks everybody. What is it about them that's not your type? He answered it in the most respectful ways. There's a difference between you, Dr. Des, and him. Go and study him, then you know. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the next video, please, which is about Dr. Des.
Dr. Des, what a good segue.
I want to ask you a question. Yeah. Would a high-value man stomp on a balloon the way that you did?
Simple answer is no. Stomping the balloon, a high-value man would not do that. That was the only immature thing that happened on that show that I don't think a high-value man would do in any situations like that. I think stomping on the balloon was immature. I expressed that already. But the way I carried myself throughout the rest of the show, it reflects high value. If you look at the lineup on the show and they say, okay, without the show airing, just the pictures or the first video on the lineup, they say point one high-value man on that picture. Guess who they're going to point? They're going to point me. Why? Because you see me, you see value.
I'm so loud.
So, Dr. Des.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was funny as hell when he did that. That was it was random. It was so random. And that's something that does support what he's saying. It's crazy because it sounds like I'm supporting bro from the it do support what he's saying because you can see it. You can see it and be like, damn, he don't seem like the type that would do that. But it was funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie.
I want to ask you a question. What did you take away from that podcast that we had?
That podcast gave me an opportunity to reflect on my presentation, gave me an opportunity to reflect on my actions on the show, and also just as a man, having a conversation man to man kind of give me a different kind of understanding, and also be able to express myself with a certain level of depth that could not happen while we're on the show. Before I came on the show, I didn't know BM, I didn't know Arlette. I am a fan of the show. I watch the show all the time. So when I came on my episode and I went back home, and my brother's wife happened to ask me, is this the BM that had the music with Awilo Longomba? It's a big artist in Africa. Most of you may not know it, but it's a big artist. Is this the same BM that is a musician? I'm like, what? This guy's a musician? I didn't know that. I'm like, the BM I met on Pop the Balloon, he's a very calm guy, very gentle guy. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be acting the way he's acting. I would be acting more than Mazi's acting if I was in this guy's shoe. And I'll say this.
Why is you saying my name,
wait,
bro?
Wait. I need to say this because this has to be said. This has to be said.
Facts, though.
Believe it or not, BM has his BM factor. He acts the way he acts, okay? BM is a high value man, believe it or not. And I will say this, I respect this guy. When I look in the dictionary for the word humility, he's gonna define that word humility. If his name, who he is, how he's carrying himself, that's humility. He's a very humble guy. Sometimes, I can describe myself as being humble, but people may disagree. But we come in on different angles and different perspectives.
Okay, just based off of everything that Dr. Des said, it got me like thinking, if the advice that BM gave you didn't come from BM, let's say that same advice that BM gave you was coming from like Mazi, would you take it with the same open-mindedness?
No, because Mazi has an OnlyFans account. I don't listen to advice. No, I will not take it.
He catching straight after straight after straight. Oh my God.
All right. Does everyone think that we should be having more of these talks with men? Especially, I'm talking to the men, by the way. Do you think that we should be having more men talks on the podcast to kind of bring light to what some other men are going through?
I think you should, because when you're on the show, you only get to see yourself, depending on if you're coming out or if you're standing there, you only get a lot of time that you're on camera. And so there are a lot of perceptions can be made out of that. And so when you have the podcast afterwards, you're able to elaborate on a lot more things and be able to show people who you really are a little bit.
I agree, and I feel that a lot of men will not take any type of criticism from a woman. Not saying it's right, but a lot of men won't take any type of criticism from a woman. But the minute a man criticizes him or criticizes something that he does, I think a lot of men kind of take notice and say, you know what, I may change that. Same thing with a lot of women. A man can tell a woman all day, I don't like your hair, and she won't do anything about it. But the minute a woman says, girl, you need to change it, she'll change it. So I think being a married man, being a respectable man, an honorable man, speaking to other men, letting us know, look, you shouldn't act like that. I watched what you did and it wasn't right. I think us men take notice from that.
Yeah.
I do want to say that if you may think that you're up there, you may have all the money in the world, right? And you may think some people are down there. There's no such thing. Get that thought out of your head. We are all the same. Just because you have things that's made on this earth doesn't make you better or bigger than everybody else. And why am I saying that? I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy the things you have. If you worked hard and you make your money and you have nice things, that's fantastic. Enjoy it.
Legitimately.
Like, for instance, I speak to Marzi. Yes, I speak to Marzi over there. They're cool guys. Dr. Des, cool guy.
Verifiable.
Everybody here, you're all cool. You feel me? So the same way I speak to all of you is the same way I look at all of you. You are all the same. So nobody should be feeling like they're on top of everybody.
Fact.
That's why the people that will come on the show, they are people. It doesn't matter if their voice is deep. It doesn't matter if they are taller, shorter. Right. It doesn't matter. Yeah. If their voice is high, it doesn't matter. They are people, and they are all the same. That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Oh, go ahead, James.
I have a question. Y'all have a question and a final thought. Jordan earlier said that she likes soft-spoken guys, and I just want to know which.
Oh my God. Bro, this is elite level shot shooting right here. Oh my goodness.
Jordan, where's shit?
He talking to you, Jordan?
Oh my God.
I said earlier you said you like soft spoken.
Oh my, y'all, I meant to say that earlier. As soon as she said that, I was going to say, yeah, I feel like he going to. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. Oh my goodness.
Guys, I mean, you know, I'm trying to see like, was you trying to like ask me out on a date?
Are you sitting here?
I'm just playing.
James, you supposed to ask her on a date.
I was just kidding, but I didn't notate that comment. I just want to say that.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone that's sitting here on this stage for making the time to come back out over here and, speak your piece, tell your truth. Really do appreciate all of you guys. And I wish you all the best in your love journey, your careers, your everyday life, whatever that may be. And I, once again, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone at home, for tuning in.
Appreciate
We'll catch y'all next time.
Fire. Yo, I wasn't even gonna do the reunion episode. I was looking at it because I knew she was uploading today, and I was like, "Dang, should I just keep doing just the Pop the Balloon episodes, or should I just go ahead and do the reunion?" I'm glad I did it. That was fire. I can't wait to do the next reunion. I can't wait to do the next episode too. I wonder if she gonna upload the women episode like tomorrow or something, or is she gonna wait a week, let this marinate? But whatever she do, I'm gonna do the women episode. Yeah, I don't really got no long outro. I do have like 4 other channels, 3 right now, but it's gonna be 4 other channels. Music channel, that's the one I still gotta make. Comedy channel, yoga channel, and a gaming channel. Make sure to subscribe to all of that. I remember I do all types of content, so I wanna break everything up. So just make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna add every channel on every channel. So on my yoga channel, you'll see my section that says my other channels. On this channel, you'll see my section that says my other channels. So just subscribe to whatever you like to. I'm trying to attract all types of audiences, but I got to break it up because I can't post all type of content on just this channel because it's not going to get the reach that it needs. But yeah, just subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and like Arlette's video and her channel. And yeah, I will see y'all on the next video. Make sure to subscribe to the yoga channel if you've watched any yoga content on this channel already, or if you like yoga. Yeah. But I will see y'all on the next video.